Delicious. This over here. Welcome into another Tuesday, everybody. How are you all doing? This fine Tuesday, we actually do have a showcase auction on the Thursday. So on the Thursday, we have the Carolina Collection Showcase auction coming up. And it's quite unique because it's almost an entire paper auction. Like, I don't think there's a single video game, actually. It's all paper, memorabilia, paraphernalia, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Why can't I even see it on the main page here? Did I miss it? I'm going to show you guys a little snippet of what's coming up on Thursday, and now I can't even see it. I sure already had this open. There it is. Jeez, it has such a weird picture on it. But yeah, Carolina Collection Archive. So most everything in this auction is graded by CAG, which is Collectibles Authenticity Guarantee, which is a division of CCG, which is the parent company of CGC. This is kind of CGC graded. It's another branch of CGC, CCG. Too many three-letter acronyms for all of us to keep track of. But the point is of this auction, like I said, it's almost all paper or memorabilia type stuff. So there's some unfolded boxes here from Bible Buffet and King of Kings. There's advertisement brochures. There's Fun Club, Funko price catalogs. Like, it's all just stuff that is... I don't know where else you'll find it, basically. It's a ton of very, very, very unique stuff here. And I mean, we're sitting current bid $1, current bid 0, current bid 0, current bid 2. So at bare minimum, this one here sitting at 105. At bare minimum, it's worth going through and just combing through the auction to see if something's interesting you. Because as of right now, a lot of this 0 bids, $1 bids, 0 bids. A lot of this stuff right now is sitting very, very low. So I don't want to say there's going to be steals across the board, but like the Wizard movie flyer, very cool there. Nintendo Fun Club special benefits member letter. It's just very unique stuff that you might not find anywhere else. So it's worth checking out. I will, of course, be live on Thursday, and we are going to watch the entire... Oh yeah, I'll be live for this. It's video game related. It's cool stuff. I'll be live for this one. Absolutely. Here's the Faria map. This is actually a big item. Whoops. Let me just turn this down. Actually a big item here on the Faria, like, mail away map. This map was only available via mail away brochure, mail away promotion or whatever. It has the actual mailing envelope and the map. You know, you're just not going to find shit like that anywhere else. So this Thursday, same time as the weekly, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. I'll be live for it. Hopefully you guys can come out. And yes, G.I. Joe starts off today's auction. We have a little bit of Atari today. $900 for G.I. Joe Cobra Strike. And it looks like the grade itself was Cobra Strike. Look at that. Barely any black paint on it. Incredible. And that's a March 2022 as well. Jeez. That's just like, you know, that's just one of those QA things where it's like, come on. Come on. Don't let that leave the fucking facility like that. But either way, $900 this game is no slouch.
$70.
Wow, this is a brand new record, I think. Just bring up gamerstonks.com here. Comps are all coming courtesy of them. Gamerstonks.com will be launched soon here. Timothy is working on it. He's in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord yet, join into the Discord. This is a new record here for G.I. Joe. $900, 9.88 plus. We haven't seen it sell any higher than like... Okay, all the way back in 2020, I should say. 2020, we had perfect copies sell for $900.
$30.
Other than that, I mean, 780, and those are all A++ copies. It was only an A+ copy today. Very solid sale for that. Very solid sale.
Fair warning. $150.
Damn, how do you let that... Oh, yeah, no, seriously, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about, Super Junk? But yeah, it just looks dumb. It just looks dumb.
$30.
Yeah, the back is upside down on it, but I mean, as far as it isn't back upside down era, and we've seen copies of, I believe Spider-Man have sold like that. I think there was G.I. Joe or 007 on Atari. I think we've also seen upside down backs, but like,
next lot.
I don't know if it actually matters or if Atari collectors seek that, because here's the 9.8 plus like, you know, right side up copy for $660, July 2021.
Fair warning.
Maybe someone wanted the upside down error, but like,
next lot.
yeah, they don't even have the error boxes separated on the pop reports, do they, Power Collectors?
$40. $44, $46, $48.
Do I think CAG would authenticate sealed games from consoles that other grading companies don't touch, like Commodore, Amiga, etc.? That I don't know, Donnie. I don't know if they do any kind of non-paper memorabilia type grading. I don't know if they deal with sealed stuff at all, to be honest.
$90.
You'd have to reach out to them and see. I don't know enough about CAG myself.
$100.
Yeah, I saw that you put a logo on there finally. That's how I know you're working on it, Timothy. Got a nice little fancy logo up there in the corner for Gamer Stonks. Let's go. Let's go. It's coming along. It's coming along. Won't be long now, man. Won't be long now. It'll all finally pay off.
$18.
Again, we're sitting at 184 items this weekly. That is 3 or 4 in a row now. That's below 200 items in the weekly, so cool to see that. Might be interesting. We might see this number continue to drop. And the big item today that I did highlight there is the factory sealed PS1. I'm not great with PS1 variants. As far as the big box console goes, I think there's 3 or 4 different revisions of the PS1 console. This one here today is a later release model. Being the SCPH 9001. I think there's a 1001, a 3000, a 6000, and a 9000. Does that sound right? 4 different variants for PS1? There might even be more within there. But an actual never opened console here. Obviously has a corner ding, VGA 80 though, non-qualified, sitting at $2,000. Curious to see where that one ends at.
$34, $38, $42.
And then also, I'm sure you guys, well, we had Spider-Man here, sorry, I need to. Spider-Man was a 9.8 A+, not the perfect copy, but still did bring in $1,000. The last time we saw the A++ copy sell, it was 2,000, 2,000. 9.8 went for 1,000 back in February. November, it went for 660. It genuinely looks like Spider-Man is finally bouncing back here. 1,000, 660, 1,000. Then we went 2,000, 2,000, and now the 9.8 copy brought in 1,000. Spider-Man finally seems to have hit a bit of a floor there and bouncing back. You'll love to see it. I know there's some people who bought Spider-Mans at 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, so I'm sure those people are happy to see that the game is getting a little bit of life back into it. There's still a long way to go from the highs that we saw in Spider-Man, but there's a little bit there. Send a question on Instagram about a game I just got back from CGC when you get a chance. What game is it, Sticky? What game did you just get back?
$130.
Yeah, Power Collectors, you bought high and sold low. Were you the $660 copy? I can't remember now. Space Invaders was a 6.5A there for $59. Missile Command on the 5200 went for $7,500. Pac-Man 9.4 Glue Seal for $149. Into Midnight Mutants on the Atari 7800. 9.0A+ on that, CGC.
Fair warning.
There's mold on the box. Jesus. A 9.0A+ mold.
Fair warning. $170.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Just teeny tiny. Right there. Mold on box. So where the hell is it?
$180.
It must be super minor if it's still over there. Right here, there's a couple of discoloration specks.
$190. Fair warning.
Don't know. It's super minor. Wow. I'm honestly surprised they even denoted it. It doesn't look like there's much there to talk about. Still brought in $192, and right beside that, we had Donkey Kong go for $216, the 9.6 NS.
Slot. $130.
And didn't we just see this sell for way frickin' more? Yeah, so last week we had a 9.4 sell for $480. I don't get it. 9.6 this week, 216. I don't know. There's a lot of Donkey Kong out there. Don't ever get Donkey Kong FOMO. 216 though, that's a very fine price to pay for a 9.6. Into NES, we started off with Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. CGC 8.0 goes for 210. Air Fortress 159 there. Back to the Future is a 9.2A. Pretty nice copy of this game here.
Fair warning.
Adventure on Atari. Okay, Sticky, I did see your DM. I just haven't answered you yet. I was getting ready to go live. I don't know Atari variants well enough. Like you said, how does it compare against an NS copy of Adventure on Atari? I don't know if a factory sealed copy, like you have the cellophane on yours, I don't know if that means your Adventure is a later print, which then means it has a completely different price reference than the NS copies. I just don't know enough about Atari on Adventure, or Adventure on Atari. Does anyone know if NS versus having cellophane on Adventure means it's a different variant, different print, different years? Here's Batman Return of the Joker, 9.0A on this. Back to the Future closed at $480.
$340.
Last sold for $600 1 month ago. Ugh. So down $120 in a month there between sales on Back to the Future. Bandai Golf went for $276, 9.6A plus. Joker's still pushing its way up to $400.
$380.
You got a VGA 90 plus Spider-Man for $552. For $552 on Heritage in November? Yeah. That's very solid, Craig. That's very solid. Yeah, I know. I think that's one of the only notes I've seen on a CGC case so far. That's why I immediately had to click on it there. Another one for the mold collection, yes. When you guys buy sealed disc-based games, how do sellers typically get shipped? How do sellers ship you a Fatal Frame 3 sealed in a thin bubble mailer? Ugh, that sucks, Donnie. Like, generally speaking, you'd want to box anything factory sealed, but like, you know what I mean? If you buy from a random eBay seller, it's very likely they're going to ship it in a bubble mailer. That's one of those things, Donnie, always send out a message to be like, oh, can you please ship this in a box? Because a lot of people just don't know.
$200.
Yo, Elijah! Dora, do you see where the mold is on this graded game? Me, points at screen yelling, there! It's right there, Dora! Open your damn eyes, Boots! Elijah, I have watched a lot of Dora in my days. My younger brothers are almost a 10-year gap on me, 7 years younger than me.
Fair warning.
So I watched a lot of Dora the Explorer with them.
Next lot.
Blaster Master, 8.5A for $228. I greatly appreciate the $4.99, man. That's literally what it's like when I go hunting for this stuff with you guys. Like, where's the mold, you guys? Do you see it? Like, help Greg find the mold.
Fair warning.
Return of the Joker went for $432 there. Dash Galaxy 124. Dick Tracy 8.5B plus.
$140. $170.
The NS copy is earlier. That's what I figured.
Fair warning.
Does anyone know? Like, Atari just isn't my strong suit, Sticky. That's where I get kind of fucked with it. But I did figure that the sealed one was a later print, so if you can find any kind of later prints adventures that have sold. Yeah, this Dr. Chaos is a VGA 85 there. Goes for $288. Here's Dragon Power 7.0A. Cool game. I still do want to get myself a copy of this game. I was hoping this one would get less bids, actually. I was hoping to bid in that 150 range, but goes for 216. It's still not a bad price for it, but I think I'll hold out for a bit better of condition. Cool game, though. Dr. Chaos 288 into Excite Bike 8.0 CIB gloss sticker second production with a 7.5 box, $528. Not too shabby there for a 7.5 gloss sticker. Firehouse Rescue 9.2A. Third time offering it. There has to be barely any copies of this on the Pop Report. Firehouse Rescue is one of those like low-key rare games.
Fair warning. $420.
There's two. There's two WATA copies, and there we've seen two of them sell ever. Yeah, so this is the third graded copy confirmed to exist across the companies, I believe.
$700.
We'll see where this pushes to.
$750.
It's a 9.2A. We last saw 9.4A over a year ago on this game. Like I said, just low-key, very rare on Firehouse Rescue.
$800. $850.
You'll make a note of that? You sell games on eBay and thought it was common knowledge? Yeah. Yep. You'd think so, Donnie. You'd think so.
$5.
Firehouse Rescue brings in 960. Very solid, honestly. I think the comp there was what, $1,560 a year ago for a higher grade? Like, this 9.2 copy seems honestly right in line with it, or very damn close. The Excite Bike, though, Timothy, there, you're saying this is actually pretty bad. So we had an 8.0 gloss sticker just sold in February. Same overall grade, 75859. Let's see what this breakdown was. 758,592. Oof. Yes, 2 months ago. Jeez, brought in twice as much. Thank you for pointing that out, Timothy. Damn. Almost the exact same breakdown here, too, with the grades. The copy today actually had an even nicer cartridge, so someone today might have just got themselves a nice deal on this gloss sticker Excite Bike. The box here does have a sticker on the side there, it looks like, so, I mean, maybe you could argue eye appeal, but dang. Kudos to the guy who got 1,100. Was this? This was at the showcase auction too. So there you go.
Fair warning.
That was at the showcase auction. So, you know, different auctions, different eyes on them. If you're interested in consigning for one of the showcase auctions, let me just watch Kirby's Adventure here first. It's not often we see a real copy of Kirby coming up. 8.0 B+, not the Canadian super common one. An actual Kirby's Adventure.
Fair warning.
Journey to Silius brought in $600 8.0A, and Joust 9.2A brought $169. You can get yourself a lower grade Kirby there for $336. Honestly, not bad. Like, not bad. Worth getting this one, I think, in any condition versus getting the mint Canadian French one, but that's just my opinion on it. But if you're interested in what upcoming showcase and signature auctions are coming, in the description of the video, you can find everything coming as well as the consignment deadlines. We have upcoming deadlines for 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase Auction, as well as the July signature. Consignment deadlines, end of May and beginning of June, respectively. We're a month away from the July signature consignments closing. If you want to reach out and get into any of those, and of course, they're always taking consignments for the Tuesday auctions we watch every single Tuesday right here on YouTube. Use the referral link in the description of the video. You can get free appraisals on your stuff. If your stuff isn't graded yet, Heritage can help you get it graded as well. Then you don't pay any of the grading fees until after your stuff sells, so you don't have to worry about any upfront costs there. Any other questions about the consignment process? Videogames@ha.com. Huge thank you to them sponsoring, and a huge thank you to you guys being here today. Hit the like button, get comfy. We have a 9.0A Marble Madness here with the oval seal. A later production copy of the game, but one that everyone loves. And Lone Ranger, shit, this is another really uncommon game. $336 to the 9.0A. Yeah, we last saw 8.5A sell for $360. That was back in September 2022. Yeah, we've only had 3 or 4 copies since 2020 come up, so I'm sure whoever got this 9.0A here is pretty happy, because just not an easy game to find.
Fair warning.
MTV Remote Control is a 9.4A. And Marble Madness closed at $360. It's kind of crazy that Marble Madness, like, you know, when we talk about games, like how attached people are to the games, how much love a game has, like Marble Madness has to be easier to find factory sealed than the Lone Ranger by a pretty big margin. Sold for Marble Madness sold for more. Kind of crazy. Operation Wolf was a 9.8. 9.8A on that one for $384. Into RBI Baseball 9.0A plus.
Fair warning.
That's not down, it's just cheap today? Yes, I think that was a sneak attack deal too, Supyo. I do agree with you there. Congrats on putting the Game Room Tour. You beat Gamer Stonks launch and the VGA Pop Reports. Yes! Yes! Yes, if you guys haven't seen YouTube Shorts, I put some up of the Game Room I put up some game room tour videos, YouTube shorts for the guys who don't check out the shorts all the time. Check out the YouTube shorts. I make quite a bit of them, so or follow on TikTok. Either or works.
$110.
Should you submit it for one of those? There is an upcoming Pioneers auction, Sticky, that does specialize in Atari graded games. I just don't know the actual value or relative value of your adventure game. Let me just check Gamer Stonks here and try and give you a good opinion as to if... What have we seen here? NS, 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 NS. Only NS copies? Seriously?
$140, $160.
Oh, man. I mean, given how big these sales are, even for the NS copies, I have to assume yours would sell well, man.
Fair warning.
Are these only... Yeah, so are you the 9.2A++? 9.4 you said, right?
$200.
Like, you're basically the highest copy, second highest copy across all variants. It should do very well. 9.4A+, yeah, like it should do well. But I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk too definitively.
$90. $100. Fair warning. $120. Fair warning.
Yeah, Captus, there are minimum requirements for the auction. Just because, like, Heritage has such a overhead, such a thing that they do, it's such a process, there are minimum consignment rates that do have to be met, or you have to have something desirable that Heritage wants. But, like, yeah, you can't send in a single $100 game. You can't. That is something that is true. So... That 9.4A+ adventure, depending on what Heritage thinks of it, though, in that kind of instance, you might be able to get a single item in. It does depend on value, it does depend on how much stuff you're submitting, and there are different rates you can get for your consignments. So, it's different than, because yeah, like Power Collector said, you are working on a contract at that point. Like, it's a bit different when you work with these consignment houses, or auction houses, I should say, versus just tossing anything up on eBay.
$160.
Shadowgate 9.2A+ went for $240, and Side Pocket there 9.4A+ for $264 with Short Order Explode 9.2A goes for $139. Rocket Ranger 9.6A for $149. Jeez, Sky Shark 9.4A $192, and here's Sky Shark again 9.0A. You think most adventure were glue sealed? Early NS are glue, later shrink. Maybe the variant matters a lot. Yeah, I think so too, Supyo. I think you're absolutely correct about all of that.
$100. $110.
I'm guessing it's a later print, but the CGC label, like I said, I saw his picture of it. The CGC label says it's a 1978. I don't know if they actually put the variant of what print the adventure is on it.
Next lot. 95.
Yeah, like, and this doesn't tell me much at all. So we have 4 different variants of adventure. Not sure if any of yours might align with that, Sticky. If you can decide if you're repair service text, repair charges, service agreement, or warranty box removed. Try to figure out which variant you are out of these. That confused me too? Yeah. Try to find out which variant you are. That's at least the first step. Because I don't think you're the earliest one.
$80.
I mean, yeah, if it is early, it's huge. Star Wars 8.5 CIB there for $164. I've always loved these JVC NES boxes for the Star Wars games. Here's Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Again, love the box art on this. 8.5 V Plus going for $324. The CIB copy of the first one went for $164. Here's Mario Bros. 2, 9.2 B Plus. 9.2 B Plus on this one. Oval. Pushing its way up to almost $1,500. We'll get some comps on Mario 2 coming here.
$1,500. Fair warning. $1,600.
Here, Supyo, I can grab you the photo.
Fair warning.
Just open up my Instagram and I can send it over.
Next lot.
I might even be able to post it in the chat for you guys here.
$42, $46, $50. Fair warning. $60, $70.
Picture's super fucking small, actually.
Fair warning. $80.
Wish it wasn't so tiny. I think that's just a thing on frickin' Instagram with saving photos and stuff.
Fair warning. $90.
Just gonna send it over to you, Supyo.
$5.
You can take a peek. Maybe you know more than I do about it.
Fair warning.
$100.
$100.
The heck is this picture now?
$110.
There you go.
Fair warning.
I don't know if that's gonna tell you anything though, because yeah, the picture's kind of far away.
$120.
But
Fair
bring
warning.
back the auction here. The Mario Bros. 2 did close at $1,800.
Next lot. $34. $95.
And Super Nintendo does begin now.
Fair warning. Next lot. $440. $460.
Oh, we have Donkey Kong Country 3 here. Geez, 7.5A plus, a Mexico variant.
$80.
We just don't see Donkey Kong Country 3 come up much at
Fair
all.
warning.
So, always interesting to see one. You can see here with the 7.5A plus even, we're pushing our way up to $600. Super Nintendo started off with Adam's Family Values, 9.2A plus plus. And the Mario Bros. 2 went for $1,800. Donkey Kong 3 went for $564. Let's check out what on Mario Bros. 2 first, though. Let's just see how we're doing here with ovals.
Fair warning.
Oh my gosh, so many variants on that. 9.2B plus here, eh? So 9.2A brings in $3,000. So kind of just a thing, at least when you go from a 9.2A down to a 9.2B plus, it lost quite a bit of value there. $1,300 down just to drop from that A to a B plus seal rating.
$320.
Compared to CGC sales,
$60.
this 9.2B plus actually sold for only a little bit more than an 8.5A. So don't know where you guys sit on that debate. Some people prefer having that A seal rating. Some people prefer the nicer box at a 9.2, but you need to see the back, yeah. Yeah, the back picture is pretty far away. I would need a closer picture of the back, Sticky, if you can send that to my Instagram. Closer picture of the front and back of the game. Spawn the video game, 8.0A.
Fair $150.
We have seen Spawn
Fair warning.
last in 2021. Oh my god. That's kind of what I was figuring there. So this was an 8.0A for $480. This is the lowest we've ever seen Spawn sell for at one of the auction houses, which is kind of crazy. I'll bring up the other comps on that in a second here. Here's Star Fox, 6.5B plus.
$180.
Mortal Kombat 3 was a 7.5A, 252. Some nice lower grade affordable copies here for collectors.
$190.
Let's check out Spawn though. That's crazy. We haven't seen it since 2021. Spawn the video game
$28.
has a total pop count of 13. Oh, we saw it on Golden, sorry. Golden did have one, July 2022. 8.5A sold for $570. Tonight was an 8.0A for $480. So despite us barely ever seeing Spawn, doesn't really seem to be getting a lot of love. $480 tonight for the 8.0A.
$110.
Star Fox goes for $216. Like I said, lower grade copy here. If you just want to get one for your collection, still factory sealed, 6.5B plus. $200 for Star Fox. That's honestly just pretty cool to see.
$120.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, like anyone can, you know, buy a factory sealed copy of Star Fox, so long as you're not looking for a mint one.
Fair warning.
Of course, at this point, a lot of people would argue, well, you should just buy a CIB copy then, but some people just want sealed. Street Hockey 95 goes for $149. Play Action Football 9.6A plus. And the other note here with the title of the video, what if you send in a graded 10.0 upcoming signature auctions booklet? Yo, Cowan and Pie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. With the other title of the video here, well, fuck. First we have a good one. This is actually a first print Super Star Wars. All three of these games on Super Nintendo, Super Star Wars, what the hell are the other ones called? Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, I think. But all three of these were like very overprinted on their re-release. Like these were, they got a second print and they were pumped. So these actual first releases of the games are pretty damn hard to find. 9.2A here of Super Star Wars goes for $660. And here is now the reprint version, 9.0A plus.
Fair warning, $160.
But what I was saying with the title of the video here, see, our VGA is actually showing some signs of life. I know you guys are receiving the emails from VGA. They've sent out 2 or 3 now in the past couple of weeks, just saying, hey, like, we exist, we're alive. They're talking about having online submission process, talking about maybe having economy brought back soon. Pop reports are going to be online soon. VGA is actually coming back here. It might finally be time. The VGA return party.
Fair warning. $70.
Today's email from VGA honestly just said, like, it was just, people have been grading with VGA forever. Like, see why VGA is the standard. It had a couple of quotes. Like, it didn't even have anything. There was no, like, it was just, oh yeah, we exist. VGA exists. Don't forget.
Fair warning.
So,
$110.
It might finally be time for VGA to, you know, join the modern day. Yeah, more soon. Coming soon. That is the VGA famous line, but if they're starting to pick up on the email marketing, I feel like it's got to be, what, a couple months away? Maybe? Of course, VGA is the only company still for collector's editions, consoles, big boxes, PC stuff mostly. So VGA still has their niche, but I know there are a lot of people who would want to submit to VGA if they had more modern processes, cheaper prices, pop reports, whatever it is. I know there's people holding back games from VGA, so hopefully this will be a big turnaround for them. It'd be awesome to see them enter into the market in a much more competitive, in-your-face kind of way.
Fair warning.
Yeah, the VGA consoles are selling like, great, right? VGA consoles are doing fantastic. So, by that merit, I mean, people are there.
Fair warning.
There are people who like VGA, but it's hard to justify their cost, and, you know, especially with lower value stuff. I know someone will say, like, oh, just submit, those are their prices, it's premium, keeps the brand value high, but if you have stuff worth $50 to $100, you just literally can't use VGA right now.
$50.
Grading costs far more than a lot of the items that are being sent out for grading right now. So if they want to lock themselves into being this, like, only purely premium service, I mean, whatever, but I think there's a lot more potential for them to become an everyman grader again. Because that's what they were before when the price was $29 per game. Literally anyone could submit anything to VGA and be happy about doing it. I don't expect $29 to ever come back, but, you know, they don't have to be this super expensive option either. You sent more pictures of the back? Okay, perfect.
$60.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Fair warning.
Curious how you guys feel about VGA at this point.
$320.
As we're entering into what, like May 2023? I think they changed all of their submission. I think they changed all of their submission stuff. What was it, like 2021 they closed?
$80.
January, does that sound right, Supyo? January 2021? Maybe, fuck. Yeah, January, maybe March 2021. I think they closed off their lower tiers. I think.
Fair warning.
God, it's hard to remember that far back. It's crazy. It's been like 2 years at this point.
Fair warning.
And as you saw here, these were all of the reprints of the Star Wars games. So even the 9.0A plus, 204, 6.5B, 129, Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back here. This is 7.0B plus, the reprint on this as well, 119. And here's Return of the Jedi, 9.0A. Again, the reprint for 192. Keep your eyes open for the original releases of these, though. They're much, much, much harder to find. We had Dr. Mario 9.8A plus on Game Boy for 408, as well as Penguin Wars 9.6A plus CGC for 372. And that brings us into N64.
$280.
Had to have our little chat there about VGA.
Fair warning. $300.
How many were crossed? Not as many as you think. Andrew did the cross data. It was about 2,000 VGA games were crossed over. Yeah, that's actually not that many. Like, that's actually not that many if it's around 2,000 VGA games. You begrudgingly just sent them a $1,600 sub? Oof. What is that, Super Junk? Like 10, 12 games getting graded?
Fair warning.
Something like that? Maybe 15 games? Fuck.
Next lot.
I hear you though, man. I hear you, Super Junk. With some of that stuff that only they grade, like, just is what it is. NASCAR 99 here actually did great. $408 for a 9.4A++. Let's go NASCAR 99. Says large UPC variant. I'm not 100% sure on this one. Paper Mario is a 9.0A+ here.
$750.
You sent 8 big boxes, only option. Yep. Am I going to play Tears of the Kingdom, or do you just collect games? Elijah, I'm actually hoping to watch a full playthrough of it. That's my hope with Tears of the Kingdom. I know I'm not going to get around to playing the full game myself. I did the same with Breath, where I played like 15 hours and then watched a lot of it. Tears, I don't think I'm ever going to get around to touching it, but I do hope to watch a full gameplay. Just turn it on while I'm editing videos and stuff and slowly work my way through it. It's the same as playing the game, right? It's almost the same. Close enough? I don't know. It's the best I can do at this point.
Next lot.
But I definitely want to check it out. Like, I'm super curious to see. The Paper Mario closes at $1,000. 9.0A+.
$160.
I know. That's the person I've become, Supyo. I'm the guy who watches video games now. That is who I've become.
$180.
Here's the Pokemon Gold and Silver Japanese version 9.6 NS from a factory 10-pack. And I will just say, never chase after these Pokemon Silver and Golds. Like, there's almost an infinite number of copies of these out there. It's weird how many copies of this game exist in unopened state. Factory cases of it. So, like, get yourself a copy, right? Like, it's a beautiful game to own, but don't ever chase it. Don't ever FOMO about this Pokemon Gold and Silver. There's a lot of them. Here's Star Wars Battle for Naboo. 9.0A+ on this one.
$160.
I'll go ahead and toss a bid at under $200 for Battle of Naboo. Pretty cool game.
You've been outbid.
Someone just cut bid me there. I'll probably let it go.
$170.
Yeah, 1K for the 9.0A+ there. Let's take a peek at Paper Mario. We did just have that massive Paper Mario sale, Supyo, where the 9.8A++ finally sold for what, like $14,000? So, well, 9.0A just sold for $1,000. 9.0A+ for $1,000, basically right in line. You know, basically right where it is. WATA stinking too, yeah.
Fair warning.
The autocorrect from stonk to stink will never not be funny.
$440.
Battle for Naboo closed at 204, a couple bids higher than what I pushed it to there. And Episode 1 Racer goes for 264, 8.5A+. A game that I also want to get at some point here. Entering into Game Boy Advance, starting off with a beautiful copy of Harmony of Dissonance. Wow. 9.6A+ on that, $600. Going into Star Wars, Flight of the Falcon. Very cool for Star Wars fans. Let's go. 9.2A+ on this.
Fair warning. $70.
Not that this Flight of the Falcon game is super rare or anything, but if you just like want to own Star Wars games factory sealed, graded condition, this is the way to do it. 8 on the pop report right now. Yeah, so you can either go and buy yourself a copy, do it yourself, or you know what I mean? We're talking, what, $114 here?
Fair warning.
kind of just easier to buy the already graded copy, in my opinion. $109. Here's Super Ghouls and Ghosts, also a super cool game on Game Boy Advance. 8.5A on this one. Not easy to find in any condition, factory sealed.
Fair warning.
Yes, you sent over that other picture though. I do want to see that.
Next
Just bring up my Instagram again here.
$140.
What's up, yo? I'll send you the picture of this adventure.
Fair $170.
Yeah, this is a much better picture. Here we go.
Next lot. $38. $70.
Atari picture. Just open it up here, so that you guys can all see it. Look at this in just a second. Let me close my Instagram now.
Next lot. $55. $130.
You know what? It's still not that good a quality. Why are we still looking at a blurry ass picture here? Hopefully that comes through for you. I don't know what you need to see in order to
fair warning.
In order to say what variant that is. Let me get back to the auction here. Fucking Star Wars. Zelda Master Quest there. 9.4A goes for $216. We had Hulk 9.6A plus for $94. Super Ghouls and Ghosts closed at $240. And Mario Advance with the e-reader cards. 8.5A plus for $192. Here's Matt Hoffman 8.0 C plus. Wow. C plus is like that. That's barely even sealed. Jesus. That's barely hanging on right there.
$28.
Write down a timestamp here for GameCube.
$34.
Hopefully you saw that picture, Supyo, here. I'll just fire it over to you as well.
Fair warning.
Maybe it'll load better in your actual thing.
Next lot. $44. $65.
Why is this game over $1? Yeah, Alma went for $62 for the Matt Hoffman Bro BMX 2. I don't know.
Fair warning.
Selling for $62 honestly feels like big. Feels like that's a very solid sale.
Fair warning.
I also thought that it was going to sell for next to nothing.
Next lot. $95.
But $62, I mean, hey, it's not a lot of money, but for what it is, it's a lot of money. Phantasy Star Online Card Revolution, 9.48++ for $94. Into Star Fox Assault, 9.68 Black Label with the bestseller badge on it. It's the warranty box removed variant. Warranty box removed, so it's the good one, is it not? It's the last print, so it's the bad one. Sorry. So it's this one here that has 14 copies, right?
Next lot.
So does anyone now know which copies of those ones that sold on Heritage are?
$85. $90. $95.
Because all those ones on Heritage just say like NS, I believe. I don't think they have the more nuanced details. Star Fox Assault closed at $240. Into Star Wars: The Clone Wars, 9.6A+. Also, really cool Star Wars game. There's a lot of good Star Wars here. Was this on purpose? Because May the 4th be with you? When did that just happen?
$20.
That just happens last Thursday. This doesn't seem like a coincidence. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, 9.6A+.
$40.
Yo, Art of Nintendo Power, are you excited for Thursday's auction, man? That seems like an auction where there might be some really cool stuff there that you're actually interested in.
Fair warning.
Does it?
Next lot. $14.
1 second here, Timothy. Does Gamerstonks have all of the variants? Oh, it does. Okay, huge, Timothy. Huge. Huge. So we're talking warranty box removed, are we not? Star Wars Rebel Strike, 9.0B+. Warranty box removed. You said it was this one. Warranty box removed. Hold. So all of these NS warranty box removed, 9.0 NS, that's 2021. Warranty box removed, 7.5 NS for $2,280. So, like, that 9.4 A plus CGC copy has to be fucking huge, right?
$28. $70.
That has to be fucking huge. If the same variant in 7.5 NS brought $2,300, unless I'm missing something.
Fair warning. $90.
I mean, it should be... Fuck, I don't know, Sticky. Assuming all of the data, like, aligns and it's all correct, I assume it would go for $5,000. But...
Fair warning.
That one is hanger box with warranty removed.
$110.
First print can have shrink too. That one is hanger box. Is there another variant here, Supyo, that we're missing?
Next lot. $95.
Fucking Atari, man, I tell ya. 9.48 plus on Battle Revolution.
Fair warning.
It's big probably still, but that was kind of people just bidding dumb, you think? On the 7.5 NS copy?
Fair warning.
For 2280? Like this copy right here? You think was people bidding dumb?
Fair warning.
Frickin' Atari Pops, man. I need a fucking Pawn Stars expert I can call in for Atari. When anyone asks me Atari a question, I just need to be able to call my expert, get his opinion. I spent all of my years learning how frickin' NES works. And then Atari shows up and it's like, we have completely different rules. And it's like, oh my god. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, 9.28 plus went for 129. Pokemon Battle Revolution, 9.48 plus as well for 186. We only have 5 Wii games today, 1 Wii U game, 1 Switch game. We're just about done Nintendo stuff today. Yeah, Atari is beyond me as well. I'm slowly trying to learn different things about it, but like Atari is a frickin', it's a rabbit hole, man. Here's 9.68 plus on Mario Galaxy. Beautiful copy of the game.
$240. $280.
And it's actually, we're pushing our way up to 330 bucks here.
$300. Fair warning.
Mario Galaxy. 9.68 plus. Last sold in January for $384. Today, $336. Mario Galaxy sliding a little bit down there. Not bad, but, you know, down 50 bucks from the last time we saw it in January. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a 9.4A copy. I don't know the variants on Brawl.
$70, $80, $90.
I just have to look at the back on this one. This one should be close to a first print, if not a first print. Made in USA early print, I think. You can see all the stuff they have written here. Made in USA, T rating, 1 language, with the Wi-Fi logo, no fighting game of the year logo. Just like, oh my god. What are you trying to tell me, WATA? $119 for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, 9.4A. And here's Zelda Wind Waker HD, 9.4A plus on this. Which I will actually bid.
$150.
You've been outbid.
$160.
9.4A plus, hey? I am out. It's going up to over 200 bucks now. I think this game's up quite a bit. Ever since the eShop closed, I think this game saw itself get a bit of a pump, a bit of a boost there. So, I don't know. I'm not hoping to hop in too quick or too aggressive on this. Might still be a deal, but at 240 bucks, I mean, 260 bucks now. Like, man, it's pretty freaking solid.
Fair warning.
Pretty solid for a Wii U sealed Zelda game. Let's see what we're doing on comps on Wind Waker HD.
Fair warning.
Wind Waker HD. Yeah, so back in April, 216 is the last time it sold. Today it went for 252. We've seen 216 in March, 216 in April, and today 252. So not a massively big sale or anything, but it is up. 9.48 plus also went for 216 back in June. So
$85.
Not a massive difference in price, but it sold strong today. But you know, yeah, we're talking about a $50 difference. Here's Shining Pearl, 9.8A plus.
Next lot. $100.
Sells for $109. Buy your graded Switch games. There's no point of you going out and doing it yourself when you can pay for this at $109. That's crazy. And with that, we bid adieu to Nintendo. And we enter our way into Sega. Sega begins now.
$320.
You're just going to send it to Heritage if they will take it and see what happens? Nice. I mean, I think it's a pretty safe game to send to Heritage, Sticky. It has the grade. It's a popular title. Like, I think there's a lot of potential for it to do really freaking well. If you do end up reaching out, let them know Greg sent you. Maybe it'll help you out. Might not help you out, but it might help you out. Helps me out to keep the lights on around here, though, so happy to speak with you about it, man. It's a cool game.
Fair warning.
eSWAT here, 9.4 A++ on the Master System is pushing. $600 there for that. 9.4 A++. Into Global Defense, 9.8 A+. There was a Star Wars Showcase auction, right? So some of this stuff probably came from that. Or from those collections. Good point, Craig. Good point.
$400.
You bought the 216 copy last time, Tring. There we go. Nice, man.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I still need to get a copy of this one. Like, hopefully I can get an A++ or a 9.6 or a 9.8, but like, I don't really want to pay that much money for Wii U Wind Waker. You know what I mean?
$95. $110. $120.
I need to learn how to talk about the market. A $50 increase doesn't sound like much, but I should have said a 20% increase in only 4 weeks. You guys have to understand how substantial that is on Wind Waker HD here. It's up 20% in only 4 weeks. Find a stock where you're going to get that kind of increases. Wow. Video games to the moon. Invest now. Buy the dip. Is that better, Timothy? Is that more of a... Is that what we need around here? Global Defense 9.8 A+ for $456 into Super Monaco GP. 9.4 A+ on this. First time offering it. We just saw this on Sega Genesis. Sell for an extreme volatility. I think it went from 5,000 down to 2,000. You're going to ask your marketer to clip that? There we go. There we go, Timothy.
$320. $340.
Yeah, Sean won't be happy with that. Exactly, Knights of Old. Oh, Knights, you're asking how the Japanese buying's going. I haven't been doing as much lately because I don't want to start up a buy-e. Like, using those proxy services, you have to have the stuff sit in the warehouse and then you ship it over and stuff. But if you don't buy a lot of stuff all at once, shipping costs are pretty insane. So I haven't been putting together a large package or anything with it, so I haven't been buying a lot of stuff lately, but I'm looking to get back into it now. I got my taxes figured out. I know how much I owe. It's not good, but it's not terrible. So I finally feel confident to start splashing around some money again. Monaco GP is still going here. There are 2 people going at it. They continue to wait for the fair warning clip every single time. We're looking for 550. First time on Heritage, 9.4 A+.
Next lot.
Yeah, I know, Alma. I know. Those Wind Waker HDs used to be like $100 before Christmas. I know.
$40.
That's why I'm so hesitant now to pay this increased price, because it's like, like, I know it's not rare. You know what I mean? I'll always have another chance to buy one, so. Super Monaco GP closes at 528. Here's Transbot. VGA 80.
Next lot.
I know nothing about it. $180. And here's Zillion, 9.6 A+. Rick, you bought the Paper Mario and the Naboo. There we go, man. There we go.
$300. $340.
With Wind Waker Tring, is the Amiibo variant labeled as NFR, though?
$380.
Because if the Amiibo version has NFR on it, then, well, I guess we can just check the WATA Pop reports.
$500. Fair warning.
If there's a clear distinction between the 2 copies, then it's not so bad.
$440. $480.
There are 2 black label. Oh, there's Made in USA and Made in Japan. I don't know if one is the Amiibo copy or not, though.
Next, $550.
I would assume so.
Fair warning. $600.
You bought the Paper Mario Naboo. Very nice, Rick. I tossed a bid on that Naboo. It seemed like a solid price. Here's Gargoyles, though. 9.2 A+. Gargoyles on the Genesis. Only 6 on the Pop Report. Very cool game to see factory sealed. Even CIB, this is a harder game to get, and it's in one of those cardboard slip boxes, so almost all of them get damaged. $780 for Gargoyles. When's the last time we've seen this? We last saw Gargoyles October 31st, 2021.
Fair warning.
Jesus. Before that, we saw it in 2020. 9.6 A++ sold for $2,300, October 2021. 9.2 A+, $800 today. Yeah, it's just one of those. Craig, you picked up Gargoyles. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Yeah, one of those games, man. Who knows the next time we'll see Gargoyles pop up.
Fair warning.
Cool pickup, man. Here's Judge Dredd 9.6 A+. We've been seeing a lot of these for some reason. Very weird how many Judge Dredd we've been seeing. I didn't know this was so available factory sealed. Is the pop actually that high on it? Or are we just getting like a skewed representation? Well, I guess there's 37 of them. Jesus, as far as Genesis goes, that is quite a few copies. Kind of crazy. $198 this week for Judge Dredd. We might see him again next week. Here's Mario Andretti Racing. 9.2 A+. Majesco release. Right? I believe that says Majesco on that. I think there's a normal release of it. Yeah, Majesco Flip Top. I believe there's a first print of this game as well.
$95. $100.
You just can't understand how a CIB Paper Mario is $400 and the 9.0 A+ for 1K seems broken. Yup. It just doesn't make any sense, Rick. I agree 100%. Either the complete in box value is too high or the factory sealed value is too low. One of those two. But yeah, the complete in box price of that game doesn't make any sense when you can, like you said, buy a near mint factory sealed one for only twice the price. Like what? 2.5 times the price? I think Paper Mario should be a really sought after game factory sealed, but I own a copy. I'm biased, you know. I think it should be an N64 gem though. But hey, we'll see what the future brings for that one.
Fair warning.
Mario Andretti went for $129. Paperboy 2, $264 there, 9.4 A++. There's Pink Goes to Hollywood, the Pink Panther, $154, 9.8 A+. And here's Sega Genesis Classics, Revenge of Shinobi, 9.6 A. It says it's their first time offering the Sega Classics of Revenge of Shinobi. That's kind of crazy, actually.
$180. Fair warning.
CIB versus sealed are two markets, two different buyer populations, gamers versus investors. Not when you can sell CIBs for more than you pay for sealed. Done that a bunch of times, mostly with PS1, yeah. It's just wild when you can do that.
Fair warning.
You know, for the most part, any factory sealed version, unless it's like badly damaged, should outsell the CIB. Because inside of the factory sealed version, you have mint CIB stuff inside, you know what I mean? Here's Sonic 2, 9.6 A+. This is the second print of the game.
Next lot.
Goes for $480.
$950.
Great pickup there for a factory sealed Sonic 2, 9.6 A+. Here's Streets of Rage, VGA 85 on the Game Gear. Wow, we just saw one of these at the Sega Showcase auction. I think it was a higher grade than this one, but like, geez. Here's Streets of Rage again, showing up for Game Gear. I assume the population on this is going to be extremely low once VGA finally publishes theirs. We just saw it sell for $1,680 2 weeks ago. Almost the exact same price today. $1,560, one bid less than we saw 2 weeks ago. You think Paper Mario is one of the best looking boxes on N64? Agreed fully, Comac. Agreed fully. Beautiful box art, really cool game, iconic game. Yeah. I know Mario RPG is kind of like the birth of the Paper Mario series, but like, I think Paper Mario deserves more credit for being the start of the official Paper Mario franchise. It being a franchise that, you know, obviously Origami King, I believe, is the last release. Not the strongest it's ever been as a franchise, but I have to
Fair
assume
warning.
Paper Mario, Nintendo's not going to let Paper Mario die.
Next lot.
I think we'll see another one come next generation.
$34.
And they'll keep going.
46, 50,
If Paper Mario had an NFR
$65,
cartridge, you'd pay anything for it? Yeah, that'd be awesome if it did. World Series Baseball was also a VGA 85 there for $204. In 2, NFL 95. This is a case of 6.
$95.
NFL 95. 6 factory sealed Game Gear copies inside.
Fair warning. Next lot. $42. $85.
The factory case of 6 there went for $129 into NBA Jam, our only Sega CD game today. 9.6A. On Twitter today, I saw, or maybe not today, but I saw someone's Instagram story that Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit, was showing off his mint NBA Jam on Genesis that he owns. If you guys don't know, just in like a weird, cross-collecting thing, the co-founder of Reddit is very into sealed and graded video games and owns a lot of like mint pieces. And yeah, he was showing off a 9.8A++ NBA Jam on Sega Genesis. I don't know if it was today or not, Power Collectors. I feel like it was. The good dentist was talking about it. Caught my eye. And I always think that's fun to see.
$80.
But the 9.6A on Sega CD goes for $169 into the Lost World Jurassic Park. 9.4B plus on Sega Saturn. Yeah, I still need a mint TTYD too, sup, yo. 1,000 Year Doors, like, peak Paper Mario in my opinion. I still need a mint one as well. Yeah, Andy, is there any validity to that? I saw some people or rumors, I don't even know, talking about a TTYD remake might be coming to Switch. Is there any validity to that? I hate to like spread rumors based on nothing, so even just mentioning it here, I want to like say that, it could be absolutely nothing. We've been waiting for a TTYD remake or reprint or whatever for like 20 years now, so I'm not exactly holding out a ton of hope. Yeah, did he get roasted by his own website? Yeah, RGC, exactly. Yeah, Reddit absolutely fuming. Reddit absolutely fuming that the co-founder of Reddit likes graded games. Virtua Cop 9.0A goes for $109, and Lost World also went for $109. Demolition Racer 9.4A plus for $71. Phantasy Star Online V2 8.0A plus here, pushing its way up just a little bit. We have a little bit of Dreamcast, and then we enter into PlayStation for the day. And we're getting ever closer to the PlayStation console, which right in front of it, there's a factory sealed Valkyrie profile.
Fair warning.
One of the most expensive RPGs on the console, period. So we'll get to see both of those. Then we enter PS2, of course, and we go from there. Appreciate you guys hanging out on this fine Tuesday night. And of course, this Thursday, if you didn't hear the announcement, there is a showcase auction coming up. The thing with this showcase auction, it's the Carolina Collection Archive. Almost all of it is a paper-based collection. It's all graded by CAG. Not graded, sorry. It's authenticated by CAG. CAG is a division of CGC. You guys know all those acronyms run deep. But here's like a Warrior World September 1991 newsletter. A bunch of paper stuff that is really hard to find if you're actually looking for it. Do you know what I mean? Here's Hudson Soft, the Hudson B first edition from 1989. Just a bunch of paper that's memorabilia, promotional, really cool stuff that you're probably never going to find anywhere else. Dare I say. So if you're into this kind of stuff, a lot of these bids, current bid 0, current bid 0, current bid 0, current bid 1. If you're into this stuff, you might be able to get yourself some really cool pieces at some really low prices. It's worth at least checking out to see if any of this stuff interests you. Current bid 0, current bid 0. So that's all happening this Thursday. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. I'll be live for the auction. You can win yourself a box of Oreos that advertise the original Nintendo World Championships. Oreos.
$120.
Need I say anything more? But anyways, And there's actually some NWC shit. I know I'm memeing a lot, but like, here's some NWC player information sheet. Here's NWC Insider's Guide. Here's NWC at
Fair warning.
another information sheet. So there's also some really good shit in here. VIP guest badge, WordPress for photo press badges for Nintendo World Championship, semi-finalist guest. We had a ticket to the Power Fest that took place in 1990. There's also some really, really cool shit in there. So don't just think it's a full meme. There's some really good shit. It's worth checking out. But that's my big ass plug for Thursday's auction. Hopefully you can make it out. Back to the auction, back to the Sega Genesis stuff. Or Sega Dreamcast, where we had Spider-Man 9.48 Plus for $360. One of the better Dreamcast games here. That's cool that Spider-Man made its way onto Dreamcast as well. Yeah, graded Oreos, exactly. Graded Oreos. Need I say more?
$48.
Yo, Steve Craig Retro Games. Hopefully you can make it out Thursday, man. Some beautiful paper for everyone. Appreciate you stopping in. That Spider-Man was top of the pop as well at $360. Whew. That's cool. I know the PS1 version brings in some good dollars. So
$16, $20, $22.
it's the common trusted source that heard something about a remake being worked on from someone close to Nintendo. Yeah. Okay. So nothing too substantiated.
Next lot.
Nothing too substantiated yet.
$4.
Substantial. I think that's what I was trying to say. Jesus.
$6, $8.
Sometimes when you sit here talking for over an hour straight, you know, you just start to, your brain starts to melt. Entering into PlayStation stuff, starting off with a CIB copy of Bases Loaded 96 Doubleheader 8.0 CIB.
$80. $90. $100.
Yo, Sticky Man, greatly appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the Greg Gang YouTube membership. I appreciate it, man. Glad I was able to help you out today with your game, and I appreciate you showing the love back, man. May you have my respect. Welcome in, dude. Here's Battle Hunter 9.8 A+. The Bases Loaded CIB there went for $45 too. Jeez. There was something else I was going to look at. I need to close this. What else was I going to look at there?
$70.
You got some Greg games. Let's go, Tartoufy. 9.6 A+ on Ultimate Battle 22. Not even cracking $100 today. Come on. $94. Here's 9.6 A first print Final Fantasy VII. I think we just saw one of these sell not too long ago. And most people were saying it was like a really good price on it. I think I even said it was a great price. Let's see what we got here. Final Fantasy VII. Realistic Violence first print. Maybe it was the 9.8 A+ at 6,300 that we were all talking about. That's probably it. That does seem like a good price still. 9.6 A of a CGC copy just sold in March for $2,880. 9.6 A WATA copy just sold for the exact same price, $2,880. No difference at all there. Jeez. Final Fantasy VII. First print, black label, $2,880 for the 9.6 A. Obviously, it's down tremendously from the highs, but I still think FF7 Black Label first print is going to end up being a good purchase into the future. Call me crazy, but I think it will be. Oh, there, Alma, you picked up Final Fantasy VII. There we go. You finally got your FF7 back. Yo, what's up, sports? It's going great, dude. Going great. We're cruising through the auction tonight. We got about 70 games left. Going through PS2, Xbox. Coming up in just a bit here.
$18, $22.
Final Fantasy Anthology Greatest Hits 9.8A for $104. Here's Iron Soldier 3 9.0 A++. From a factory sealed 4-pack with a crack on the case front, unfortunately. So even when you're getting them out of a case pack, PlayStation games, dual case games can still get cracked, unfortunately. That sucks.
$80, $90, $95, $100.
The Land Before Time, 8.5 A+, Big Water Adventure.
$130.
And the description reads, yup, yup, yup. And you know, for as much of a meme as it seems, like we're pushing up to $180 here. The Land Before Time is getting some love. It has a crack on the case in the front, that's why it's an 8.5, but like we're looking for $192. The Land Before Time is going to outsell a lot of stuff here.
Next lot.
Just closed for 180 bucks. Wow. Right? Just like, wow. Okay. I love the cover on the game, I gotta say, but geez. Here's Rescue Copter, sorry. It's a copter, not a chopper. First time at Heritage, 9.6A on this one.
Next lot. $22.
See, Rescue Copter just sold for $84. That's what I was more expecting out of Land Before Time, but geez. Land Before Time, the nostalgia runs strong. Siphon Filter 2, 9.48 plus. Any idea when Gamer Stonks will be live for everybody? I don't have any official dates for you yet, What's Up Sports. I know he's working on it. I know he's getting it finished. I do recommend anyone, if you're not in the Discord, do join up into the Discord. You'll most likely have the very first announcements as to when anything happens with that, or, I mean, anything in the hobby, really. We track it in the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. It's highly worth being in there. We cover everything that takes place within this market, talk about everything, good and bad. It's not just like a big, you know, circle jerk for grading video games. We make fun of them just as much as anyone, so... If you're not in the Discord, join into the Discord. Coming up to Valkyrie Profile, 8.5A. Let's just go ahead and take a peek at what we've seen out of this game.
Fair warning.
Spelled Valkyrie wrong there.
Next lot.
Valkyrie Profile. Oh my god, all we've seen are mint-ass copies. 9.8, 9.6, 9.8. Why?
Fair warning.
We have 17 total graded copies. This is by far the lowest we've seen come to an auction house. Even the VGA copies were 85 plus, 90.
Fair warning.
So this is an 8.5A copy of the game here. And the question I have to ask at this point is how much does a CIB copy of Valkyrie Profile cost these days? There's a crack in the front of the case. That's why it's an 8.5. But...
Fair warning. Next lot.
We last saw 9.8A plus sell for $2,300. 8.5A brings in $528. I'm worried about how expensive CIB is. I feel like CIB is $300 or $400, isn't it?
Fair warning.
Here's the PlayStation console, VGA 80. Brand new, factory sealed. It does have that bump on the bottom right corner, very obvious to see there. That's probably most of the damage on this, but a factory sealed PlayStation closes at $3,120. Very, very, very cool.
Fair warning.
Graded consoles are just like the ultimate display pieces.
Next lot.
Here's our Tanelica, Melody of blah blah blah. Melody of Alemia on this one. Alemia, 9.48 plus for 149 into Astro Boy 9.6A.
$90.
Where are the Astro Boy fans at? It got some live action. It pushed up from $2,000 Power Collectors. So it got at least $1,000 worth of bids. Maybe 5 live bids? 4 or 5 live bids? It used to be $500 for CIB on Valkyrie Profile. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think it's that high anymore, but you bought the Valkyrie Profile and the DKC3. Let's go, Corn. Comac, you got the Siphon Filter too. This is a game that I actually bought in my childhood, Siphon Filter 2, and I played it like once or twice and thought it sucked, and then I never touched it again. I think I paid $20 for the greatest hits copy back when it was like released. What a waste of money. The Astro Boy goes for $149 into 8-Leer Iris, 9.4A.
$65.
Yo, good stuff joining the Discord, man. Hope to see you in there chatting.
Fair warning. $75.
Get to the choppa, exactly.
Fair warning.
That's why I just said choppa. Like, who says copter, right? You say choppa. It's a chopper. Frickin' copter.
Fair warning.
You had the strategy guide and followed that when you were like 10? Yup. That would have been probably the age I was too, Comac, right around there. So,
$300.
Here's Baldur's Gate Dark
You've been
Alliance 2,
outbid.
9.8 A+.
$320.
I'll do one more bid.
$340.
I'm
You've
out.
been outbid.
Very cool
Fair
game,
warning.
but frick. It's probably not
Next
even
lot.
bad at like $400.
$80.
I just don't really have 400 US to spend on this right now. It's more of a personal favorite than I think any game that has like great future outlook. You know what I mean?
Fair warning.
But $384, 9.8 A plus Dark Alliance 2.
$90.
Just super fun hack and slash game on PS2.
$95.
Couch co-op, the pinnacle. Crash Nitro Kart, 9.8 A plus plus.
Fair
This
warning.
is from the box set though. This is not the original Black Label. This is like the
Next
trilogy edition of the game.
$65.
So that's why we see it only sell for $119. And same with this one. It's also from the box set, 9.6 A plus plus.
Fair warning. $75. $85.
You couldn't deal with that corner on the console. Did you put some bids in, Supio, or no?
Fair warning.
Because I mean, at around the 2,000 mark, I think I was, pretty cheap for a sealed PS1. But I can see why that corner would, yeah.
Fair warning.
Why you'd be a little bit more picky if you're starting to get into the $3,000-$4,000.
$55.
I don't know how hard it is though to find like an earlier release PS1. Like I said, I think this is like the latest variant, close to the latest variant.
warning.
So here's Dark Watch 9.4A,
Next lot. $22.
$109 for that. Devil May Cry 5th Anniversary Box Set Edition on this as well, 9.4A. The box set games are coming
Fair
out.
warning.
They're following in the footsteps of GTA Trilogy.
$26.
Thankfully, no one is bidding these Crash Team Racing games up to like $600 like they were with the GTA trilogies. What a wild time to be alive, hey?
Next lot.
When GTA Trilogy was like a grail,
$20.
people were paying like $1,000, I think, for the 9.8 A++. Here's the Haunted Mansion with the free movie
Fair
pass inside. 9.6A.
$24.
Buy the game, see the movie. The best of all video game promotions, to be completely
Fair
honest.
warning.
I need to tell the girlfriend to start the oven.
$550.
We need to pop a pizza in the oven.
Fair warning. Next lot. $32.
Perfect.
$60.
But we didn't get a single live bid on Final Fantasy, did we? I thought I had a chance there to send a text because Final Fantasy was going to get some bids.
Fair warning.
That didn't get a single one. 630. I'm sure that's what it was sitting at.
$65.
9.6A, $630. Black label. First
Fair
print
warning.
copy. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't
Next
think that
lot.
got a single live bid. Jeez.
$26.
Now, speaking of the Trilogy Edition, here we go now with 9.6A++ on GTA 3. Then we have GTA San Andreas right after that, and GTA
Fair
Vice
warning.
City right after that, because of course.
Next lot.
The Kingdom Hearts 2 is a 9.6A. Katamari Damacy, 9.8A++. Jeez, it is the reprint version of that, but frick, high grade on that.
Fair warning.
Neo
Next lot.
Contra's a 9.6A+. Jeez, still some decent stuff coming up here. We'll see. I might be tossing some more bids in. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see what some of this stuff sells for. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 101. Grand Theft Auto 3, $74 there. Here's the 9.8 A++ Vice City. I think these are still, what, $130? Maybe not even? Looking for 124 on it right now.
Next lot.
$119, yeah.
$70.
Here's Gungrave, 9.6 A++.
$90.
The hell of a grade on this game.
You've been
Jeez.
outbid.
$140.
We'll see where this one goes.
$160.
Yeah, see, like, there's a lot of these games that are just
Fair
sitting at a very low bid where I'm probably going to throw in the bid. Not sure if I'm going to chase on any of these. Gungrave is pushing its way up over $200 here.
$180.
See if we have any sales data on this.
$90.
We last saw it in March.
Fair warning.
UPC punched copy. 9.6A+ went for $159. Oh my god, back in January 2022 though. 9.8A++ went for $1,140. Gungrave getting some frickin' love out there, hey? Here's the 9.6 A++. Looking for 264. Wow. This game's more popular than I thought it was. Gungrave actually gets some love.
Next lot. $110. $130. $150.
Gungrave goes for 264. And here's the Katamari Damacy now, the 9.8 A++. This is the reprint version without the security strip at the top. First prints of this game are quite a bit harder to find.
$32.
Quite a bit harder overall. $200 though for this one. Not bad at all. Your pre-brid. You won the GTA Vice City. 119 bucks. There we go.
$38.
Let's go, Hopper. At 119, I mean, that feels pretty safe. That price is a hell of a lot safer than the $400 or $500 that it used to be worth, well, probably a year ago now, maybe even more. Now, I don't know. I might toss some bids. We'll see. This is crazy how... What makes it look like this? Like, I know the foil cover on this game. Is this just scratching in Asuma? Is that just like scuffing and scarring that makes it look like it's kind of peeling? That's so weird.
Next lot. $140. $150.
Is that like sun damage? Because the sticker's pretty faded. Like, the sticker's quite faded on this, so like, does it say it has fading? No, first party Y-Seam.
$18. $48.
But like, holy shit, that's so weird what it does.
$65. $75. $85.
So weird.
$90.
Went for $169. Here's Spyro, A New Beginning, 9.4A+.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I don't know, right? Like, it's a 9.6A, but like, I don't know. Like, is that all just cellophane damage? Right? Because clearly it's not, like, well, it can't be...
Fair warning.
It can't be the damage to the actual game, but Jesus, just weird. It's weird how that, like, those games take damage. Kingdom Hearts 2. It just always looks weird.
Next lot.
That foil just...
$3.
It's on the foil, on the art. Jeez. Spyro New Beginning, 129. Here's Madden 09. Brett Favre cover, baby. 7.5 B+.
$10. $12.
Yeah, 169. So you're saying there's no way to clean this then, right, in Asuma? Like, that is just damage. It is curious how they give that a 9.6 still. Like, I don't know how they basically appraise this game. Madden 09 is selling for much more than $1 for some reason. Red EA printed with a case cracked bottom. That's why it's 7.5. Still went for 43 bucks though. Here's Mega Man X7, 9.2A+.
40, 50,
I mean, we can at least get that to $100, right? Anything under $100 for X7 is just super freaking cool, so.
$85.
Your 9.8 has a tiny bit of it too. You can't clean it, 100% some form of degradation. Jeez.
Fair warning.
Your 9.8 even has a tiny bit of it. That's crazy. This 9.6, I mean, it's blatant as, you know, that's couldn't be any more blatant. So it's interesting that even on the 9.8 you got a little bit.
Fair warning. $140. Fair warning. Next lot. $42.
$159. That's better for the X7. Here's the X8 9.2A again, which, again, you know,
$70.
cut in the case bottom.
outbid.
Jeez. 9.2A with a cut in the case bottom. Jeez.
$95.
Yeah, prism effect and logistics issue. That's fair. That's very fair, you guys. That's... Why didn't I think of that? After you say it, you know it's so damn obvious. But in the moment, I just...
Fair warning. $110. Fair warning.
And the X8 is actually even getting a little bit of love. Almost pushing the same price as the X7 despite the cut in the case.
$12.
$159 and $129 respectively. Yo, expensive cardboard. Welcome in, dude. Just on time.
$40.
Just on time for some PS2 and entering into original Xbox right away. Which, yeah, there's some solid Star Wars stuff coming up in original Xbox too. Jeez. Might be tossing some bids on some of that stuff. We'll have to see. Here's the Mortal Kombat Deception 9.4A. I bid you up on both of the Mega Mans, Timothy. Yeah, those were so cheap at 70 bucks. I assume it was me and Title pushing the bid on these. Let's be honest. They were sitting at like $70, so
Next lot.
At that price, it's just ridiculous.
$22.
Mortal Kombat Deception for 77 bucks.
Fair warning.
Mortal Kombat Deception 9.8A plus greatest hits. The hell is this? This is a greatest hits sticker put on top of a black label, and it's also Canadian.
$30.
Is it Canadian?
$32.
It says Canadian on it. Why does it say Canadian?
Fair warning.
Canadian version. No, it's not? Question mark?
$36. Fair warning.
There's no way.
$40.
As a Canadian myself, I find that hard to believe, eh?
$42.
But this is just a sticker on top that you can peel off, essentially. Like, this is a black label copy with the greatest hit sticker. I just don't know why they called it Canadian. I'm not sure what I'm missing, to be completely honest. I would say it's not Canadian. But
fair warning.
The hell do I know?
55.
It's still getting some love here as I talk about it, too. Jeez. You really only want them for your Mega Man collection, so you don't care much about the cut on the X8? Fair. Fair enough.
Fair warning.
When it comes to collection, like, I mean, I probably would have avoided the cut on the case, just because, you know what I mean? Once you start getting some of those qualifier notes, I'm like,
Next lot. $44.
The Canadian 9.8A plus, the greatest hit sticker, went for $104. Here's Neo Contra 9.6A plus.
$60. $65. $75.
Once again, I have no issue pushing this up to like the $100 mark here on Neo Contra. Just a really cool game, part of the Contra series. And the gorgeous cover art is by comic book legend Jim Lee. Oh, oh, very cool Neo Contra. Oh, Jim Lee.
Fair warning.
So now it's at least above $100.
$10. $120. Fair warning.
Yes, Comac. Loose disc lowers the value and lowers the grade. I think WATA said the highest you can get with a loose disc is a 9.4.
$140.
I believe that's what they said. It's not like you're going to show off the X8. Well, that's fair.
Fair warning.
So yeah, loose disc, you absolutely don't want it, Comac. It's a bad thing in every way.
Next lot. $22.
It also gets like written on the WATA case if you have a loose disc. Neo Contra goes for $159. Here's R-Type Final 9.6A.
$60.
Someone post the 9.6 Kingdom Hearts 2 from tonight in the WATA Discord. Ask questions, get banned any percent.
$70.
Who is Jimmy still alive in there in Asuma? If Jimmy's still alive in that Discord, get him to do it. He'll do it.
Next lot. $22.
It's a fair question, honestly. R-Type Final 9.6A goes for $94. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. 9.6A plus on this.
$150.
Very cool. Anytime you have a Resident Evil 9.6A plus, cool game.
$170.
So late to post on Discord, but you finished your marathon and hit your target time. Your time was 4.5 hours. Let's go, dude.
$180.
Was that the, I know you said you were doing a race last weekend, I think. Maybe it was this weekend or last weekend. Is that the one?
Fair warning.
Nothing happened with the WATA Discord, Super Junk. I mean, nothing different. They had the layoffs, so I think like both of the people who were like managing the Discord were fired or let go or whatever. But other than that, nothing happened.
Next lot.
So, I mean, there's not much happening with the Discord, period. The people who started it up and were like, you know, active and advertising it were both fired. Not, maybe, probably let go. Fired sounds harsh. They were probably let go. It was more of a layoffs type of thing, so. 9.4A here on Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Operation Resurrection.
Fair warning.
First time at Heritage on this one.
$5.
It was on April 30th. Yes, last weekend. There we go.
Fair warning.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Love to see some of the community hitting their goals.
$180.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein closes at $89 into Shadow Hearts 9.6a. The original Shadow Hearts game. Yeah, forcibly let go. Exactly, right?
Next lot.
I don't want to say fired. Fired makes it sound like they might have fucked up. I doubt it had anything to do with them. That's why I don't want to say fired.
$160.
Shadow Hearts goes for $216 there into Shadow of Colossus 9.4a. One of the coolest games on PS2 in my opinion.
Fair warning. $200. Fair warning.
And actually, just speaking of Shadow of the Colossus here, it outsold Shadow Hearts. What?
120.
That seems crazy. $228 for the lower grade Shadow of the Colossus. $216 for the Shadow Hearts. That seems crazy to me. Here's Sly Feed 9.6a there, or 9.8a, sorry. $169 for that. Working Designs, jeez. Don't see many Working Designs games on PS2. There's Soul Calibur 2, 9.4a.
$46. $48.
I will toss a small bid at this. Don't think I'm going to chase it though. But if I get it for 70 or it's $75, like okay.
$50. $55.
You've been outbid.
There we go. Got outbid. Looking for 84 on it.
$60.
Thinking of running another one in October? Do it, dude. Now you're on the up and up, man. Now you already hit your goal. It's time to set the new goal.
$75. $80.
There's no stopping you now, dude.
$85.
But yeah, with that Super Junk, the WATA Discord's been pretty quiet. So we'll see what continues to happen with it. And the Soul Calibur actually jumped its way all the way up to almost 130 here.
Fair warning.
Not too shabby at all. I almost got it for what, like $74, $75? Jeez. Shadow Hearts is pretty cool. You got the 9.6a plus for around that price a year ago. Nice.
$26.
Here's Space Channel 5 Special Edition. 9.4a plus on this.
$34. $36.
Another game here where I'll just toss some bids at it because like Space Channel 5 is pretty fucking cool.
$48. $50. $60.
See what happens with that. Sitting at $89 here. Did I get it?
65.
Nope. Right at the frickin' buzzer there. I actually thought I won it. I thought the auction ended. I'll let it go. That's funny. Wow. Right at the frickin' buzzer. $89 for Space Channel 5. Here's 13, 9.6b plus. Wow, that was close on Space Channel 5. Wow.
Fair warning.
New goal would be under 4 hours? Jesus. Going from 4:30 down to 4 is like, that's a lot of time save. That's a lot of time save, dude.
$280.
That's like, you'd have to increase your whole pace like a fuck ton, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy when you start talking about marathon times. Here's Assassin's Creed on PS3. Black label copy, 9.6a plus.
$320.
Pushing its way up over $300 here.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Closes out at $360. Here's BioShock on PS3, 9.6a plus. Not nearly as valuable as the not nearly as valuable as the Xbox version of the game, but still has some sought after, you know, it's still BioShock. But I think most people resonate with this as a 360 franchise. Yeah, port of the 360 game, so there you go. Oh, harder difficulty option called Survivor Mode. Yeah, so I didn't even know that this released later. And BioShock, it is missing the slip sleeve as well, the slip cover. $192 for it still. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed is really freaking cool. 9.6a plus on that. Are there variants on Assassin's Creed? I don't know anything.
$340. $380.
Yeah, I love the side banner way more than top banner on PS3. The PlayStation 3 side banner looks way nicer.
$500.
Here's Grand Theft Auto 5, though. This is the pre-order exclusive. 9.88 plus on here. And look at the bidding action. It includes the deadly atomic blimp in this pre-order exclusive. We're pushing our way up to almost 9. We're fucking going over $1,000, boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we are. Jesus Christ. 9.88 plus on this. Wow.
$1,300.
So how hard is it to find the pre-order exclusive version of Final Fantasy, holy fuck, of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Next lot.
$1,440. Wow. That's crazy.
$90.
The last time we saw a blimp edition was a 9.4A, it looks like. Yeah, 9.4A sold for $94 in December. So going from 9.4A up to 9.8A plus took us from $94 all the way up to $1,440. Holy shit.
Fair warning.
Here's Silent Hill Downpour, 9.88 plus to 129, and there's Spider-Man Miles Morales. 9.6A plus Ultimate Launch Edition PS5.
$36.
Almost sold for frickin' $50. Like, almost. It literally says closing. Someone just got it on the buzzer beater there. Wow.
$2.
$63. 9.6A plus Ultimate Launch Edition.
$6.
Here's Myst 4 Revelation entering into original Xbox.
$12.
Wow.
Fair warning.
Yeah, is every copy of GTA 5 the pre-order? Like, I don't know. I don't know how you know it's the blimp edition, Jordan. Let's take a peek at the back of the game here.
$20.
Maybe there's a big blurb or something saying there's a blimp.
$26. Fair warning. $28. $30.
I don't know.
Warning. Next lot.
Not sure how you know if it's the pre-order edition or not. Here's Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith. I'll go ahead and toss a bid at this. 9.6A plus.
You've been outbid.
Toss another bid. Very cool game.
You've been outbid.
Do a cut bid.
$30.
Still outbid,
You've
hey?
been outbid.
One more. That's it. Oh my god.
You've been outbid.
Now other people have entered. Highest pop out of just 10. This was a really fun game when it first came out, too. Fuck. I'm gonna let it go.
$55. $120.
Here's Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. 9.6A plus.
$160.
I'll bid this one as well here. Okay, I took a high bid on this one at least. Tied with only one copy, the highest graded out of 3 on the March Pop Report.
You've been outbid.
Fair warning.
One more. That's it.
$90.
That's it. I'm out. We'll see.
Fair warning.
You've been outbid.
Cut bid. Eaten on the cut bid. 9.6A plus on this. Fuck. All these Star Wars games are so nice tonight. Jesus.
Next lot.
You can put together an amazing Star Wars collection here. $200 for Star Wars Episode 3, $222 for Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Here's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, 9.6A plus.
$800.
Black Label Knights of the Old Republic is actually like quite frickin' sought after on original Xbox. Looking for 960 here. Yeah, KOTOR is definitely expensive.
$50.
I don't know how WATA knows, Jordan. I don't know. There has to be a variant somewhere. Now, this is some of the like peak Star Wars games, honestly. $960 for the Black Label KOTOR. Going into Knights 2, 9.4A plus. Much cheaper game overall than the first one. Much more available of a game,
You've been
too.
outbid.
But
Fair warning.
9.4A plus here on Knights 2. And then we also have a Knights 2 9.0A. I don't think there's a variant on Black Label copies of Knights 2. I think there's only one. Same with KOTOR. I think there's only one.
$7.
I'm not 100% sure, though.
$20. $24. $28. $32. $34. $36. $40. $42.
And yeah, the 9.4 A plus copy, only $159. Like, I think it's a great price for what this game is. But the 9.0 A here. Somehow both of us had bid 180 on the Jedi Academy? So, did you win it, Timothy, or did someone else? Did either of us win it, or did someone else take it? Are we going to watch Alma posted on eBay?
Fair warning.
That is always the question we must ask ourselves. Did we bid it high enough, or is it just going to sell to Alma?
Fair warning.
There is a variant on original KOTOR. What is it?
Next lot.
All this one says on the CGC label is Black Label, so that one's not exactly given much help there.
You've been outbid.
9.6A here on Star Wars Republic Command.
Fair warning.
I'll do one more bid there.
$110.
There's an NFR version and one with review scores back and front. Right, there's the review scores. Right. Neither of us want it, but both of us show our max at 180. How nice. How nice. We almost did it, man. We almost did it.
Fair warning.
We almost did it. Republic Commando here is a 9.6A.
$38.
Pushing to $139. And Knights of the Old Republic 2 here, 9.0A for the 84 bucks. Here's the Clone Wars 9.6A. We just saw the GameCube copy do pretty frickin' good. Highest graded copy on the March Pop Report. This is tied with it, sorry. Tied with the highest graded on the Pop Report. 9.6A.
$85. $90. $95. $100. Fair warning. $110.
Okay, the oven is on, and I think the pizza is going in. She was very late on responding to that.
Fair warning. Next lot. $55.
$149 there for the Clone Wars.
Fair warning.
Into X-Men Legends 9.4A plus. That does it for the Star Wars block. Jesus. Like I said, just put together an amazing Star Wars collection there.
Next lot.
Frick, those are cool games.
$2. $4.
Expensive cardboard. I think I will do a full collection,
$10.
like video, once I have some stuff trimmed down. Like I'm doing the shorts right now, and that's fun because I can go through stuff, and it's helping me to go through stuff. And there's gonna be a lot of shit I sell. So I think once I have it more settled in, like, I don't know, 4 months from now, 5 months from now, I'll do a full-length video on the collection. Because right now, like, so much of the stuff I have in my room isn't technically, like, personal collection stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's, like, kind of collection. I still need to sell it. I'm working through this stuff. I don't know if I'm keeping these games. Like, you know what I mean? So once it's more curated down, I'll do a full video. For right now, though, the shorts are really fun for me to, like, just go through boxes and see what the fuck I have.
Fair warning.
Because, God, even I forget what's sitting behind me a lot of the time.
Next lot.
Just one of those instances of, like, I just have too much shit. So, need to sell some of it off, trim stuff down, get it back to being a curated collection.
Fair warning.
Now you're still in the same process? Yeah, there we go.
$6.
Assassin's Creed 2 was a 9.6A for 69 bucks. BioShock Infinite 7.5A plus with a crack in the case spine. You never like to see the Grail have a crack. Cracks in the Grail. Hurts. Selling off any more graded Dragon Ball? You're sure that's a no? It is a no, Shredder. I do not have any more. I say that. I might actually. I'm sending off a copy of Budokai 2 to WATA.
$6.
Depending on how that grades, I think it will be for sale, actually. It's probably going to be a 9.4, 9.6, A or A+. plus. Decent copy of Budokai 2 on PS2, so if you might have interest in that, let me know. I should have it back in, I don't know, a month or so. Well, I might have one. I don't keep
$10,
a perfect spreadsheet of everything I have, Craig, but I have like some of the consoles where I own a lot of games for them. I do have spreadsheets like NES, N64, Game Gear. I have spreadsheets of those consoles. Game Boy Advance, I think I do too. But then if it's like, you know, random 360 sealed games or like just stuff I got in a bundle that never made its way into the personal collection, like it gets messy. So I don't have like perfect tracking of everything I own. But I have perfect tracking of everything I've bought. So if I do find something, I can look it up and be like, oh wow, I bought this in, you know, September 2020 and didn't fucking do anything with it for 3 years. Why? So then I know it's time for me to sell it.
Fair warning.
That's kind of how I track all that stuff. I track all the buying and selling, but I don't necessarily track everything, you know, that I still currently have to sell. Halo 4, 9.8A plus, sitting at $149.
Fair warning.
Is it going to see another bid? Yes, we're pushing above 150 today. We're looking for 169 on the Halo 4 tracker. Come on. Ah. Tough day, tough day. $159 on Halo 4. Here's the 9.6A plus that always follows the 9.8.
$34.
I'll go ahead and throw a bid at the 9.6 to take it to $63.
You've been outbid.
Tough bidding out here. I've been outbid at the $63 mark. Looking for 65 now.
Next lot. $34.
Sells for $63 today. Here's Star Wars Lego 2, the original trilogy. 9.6A plus. This is actually really cool too.
$46.
Last sold for $77. Last week it was $77. This week $63. Halo 4 is crashing. Halo 4 is crashing. Halo 4 is dying.
$65. $70.
Did you play this mod Cursed Halo for Master Chief Collection? It's hilarious. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
$80.
You're the complete opposite. You have almost everything logged into Google Sheets, from Pokemon cards all the way to graded video games. Jeez. That's like, I should expensive cardboard. I should. But that's another spot where I just started accumulating too much shit too fast to where even my tracking of it, right, got sloppy. So once I curate down, I think I'll try to actually like create a curated list of everything I have. But first I have to decide all the shit I want to get rid of.
Fair warning. $22.
The original trilogy there, Star Wars 2, sorry. Or Lego Star Wars 2, Jesus. 9.68 plus one for 109. Here's Mass Effect 9.4B plus. With the orange do not sell before sticker. So first print copy of Mass Effect here, 9.4B plus.
$34.
Sitting at $59, which seems crazy. I almost bid on it just because it's too fucking cheap. That's crazy.
$42.
Yes, I'm removing Halo 4 from the Gamer Stonks Index. No.
$46.
If we don't know the price of Halo 4, we don't know anything, Timothy. We live and die by the price of Halo 4.
$60.
Oh yeah, we're cruising tonight, Super Junk. This might be the first sub 2 hour auction we've had in literal months. Like months and months, maybe 6 or 7 months. We're currently sitting at 1 hour and 48 minutes and 40 seconds. We have exactly 11 minutes to get the fuck out of here. I think we're going to do it. I think it's going to be like an any percent record here.
$32.
Kind of crazy. The auctions are actually getting smaller and actually getting faster as we continue through 2023. Might be a sign of things to come. Like come another 3-4 months from now, maybe we'll be looking at 150 games per auction, right? People grading less stuff overall.
$44.
It is not free to access expensive cardboard. It will be. I think he's going to do a subscription-based service on it. It's being made by Timothy right above you in the chat there. But it's not going to be free. It is going to be a paid service, but like I think it's absolutely like you fucking need it. You know, to be quite frank. If you're going to be doing this market, if you're going to be like participating in this, I think it's absolutely worth the price of admission. But here's Wolverine's Uncaged Edition, Canadian edition on this as well. And the Mass Effect did sell for $84. That makes more sense. I thought it should still sell for around $100 myself, even as a 9.4 B+. You have over 1,000 games to get rid of.
28.
Yeah, Fletch, man. I don't know if my number's going to be 1,000, but it's going to be big.
Fair warning.
It's going to be big. I want to trim down. I mean, I was going to say, like, oh, as I get older, you know, I start to realize I'm turning fucking 30 years old. I'm not old. But having done this now for, I don't know, 15 years, it's like the collection is just too large to even handle. Like, it's too large for me to appreciate what's in it. It just doesn't really make sense for me to have this much shit, I guess, is the simplest way to put it.
$14.
So,
fair warning.
yeah, just open a museum, exactly.
$20.
Open a museum, forehead. Yeah, I saw the Mass Effect is DNSB, but I mean, like, it doesn't sell for much any week, so I can't be surprised at this point. When it was going to sell for $50, Alma, that's when I was like, whoa. Do you sell your complete Wii U collection?
Fair warning.
I mean, I don't think there's any, like, big reason to right now, expensive cardboard.
$36.
I think Wii U is going to maintain being popular. It doesn't, like, you know what I mean?
Fair warning.
I think you have years yet to make that decision.
$38. Fair warning. Next lot. $2.
The Call of Duty Black Ops there was CGC 9.6A+, Xbox One and Xbox 360 version for $65. We have Modern Warfare 2 as well, the Xbox One, Xbox 360 version. 9.2B+ on this one though. And we actually close out with a frickin' Fortnite 9.4A+. Just sitting there, unassuming, sitting at $1,000. Jesus.
$14.
Even I didn't realize that Fortnite was sitting there. It's always so silly how this is like the very last item that comes up in the auction. 9.4A+ just sold for $1,200 a month ago. Or a few weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, actually. So we'll see. $1,200 is the comp, sitting at $990 right now. Yeah, that's wild. Jeez. You always have to make sure you just go right to the end of the auction to see if Fortnite's hanging out. Or any other, like, really big 360 titles. Yeah, Fortnite's going to push the weekly up to over 50,000. Does anyone track this number, actually?
$20.
How much do weeklies usually bring in? I never look at this number.
Fair warning. $30.
Curate, you had over 5,500 games at one point, down to only 1,800 or so. You're only going to keep like 250 games in the end. I hear you, man. I hear you. Like, the thought of having a 250 game collection, like, almost feels liberating. Fuck, I just spit everywhere with that F. Jesus Christ. Feels liberating to do that.
$900.
Like, sitting at the, 1,000 plus number, like I said, there's just, you can't even, like, you can't manage it. You can't do anything. You can't reorganize. You can't package it. You can't move it. Like, it just, Looking for one more bid. There we go. We're at the $1,200 mark here on Fortnite. At the $1,200 mark. You should have sold it all in 2021. Yep, we all should have, man. We all should have just sold everything in 2021 and came back 3 years later. Fortnite goes for $1,200 again. And here's Madden 18 to close things off. 9.2A Goat Edition.
$16. Fair warning.
What series do you think you own the most games from? And which do you have the most value from? Like, I mean, I know it sounds generic, Flux, but almost undoubtedly the Mario series. It'd be hard to not be the Mario series. Just because I have, like, Factory Sealed Mario 2 and Mario 3, Mario World 2. It has to be the Mario series. Like, Pokemon is very fucking close as well. Oh, man, it might be Pokemon. Pokemon and Mario are probably somewhere both in the 10,000 plus range. Yeah, one of those two series. It depends what you count with Mario, though, I guess, too. You can get, like, kind of, adding in all, like, the weird stuff. I guess you can with Pokemon, too, but either Pokemon or Mario. Which, I mean, shouldn't surprise anyone. I don't know what the tell is on the GTA 5 Power Collectors. I do not know. I do not know. Top of the auction, top of the morning to you. The PlayStation console there, $3,120 for the VGA 80 factory sealed. Final Fantasy VII was right underneath at 9.6A realistic violence copy for just about $3,000. Underneath that was Mario Bros. 2, 9.2 with a B plus seal rating though, so $1,800 for that. Not a bad sale, honestly. Streets of Rage VGA 85, $1,560. This is, like, we saw this game almost back to back because we just had it at the Sega Showcase. I assume that now that we've seen 2 copies of this game sell, we're probably never going to see it again. Like, Game Gear games are very rare. So, kind of crazy to see that twice in such a short span. GTA 5, 9.8A plus, they're calling it the pre-order exclusive Atomic Blimp Edition, and the price itself was an Atomic Blimp. $1,440 for a PS3 GTA 5. Wow. Right underneath that, Fortnite at $1,200, 9.4A plus. Spider-Man, the 9.8A plus, brought in $1,000, and Paper Mario rounds out the games that sold over $1,000 today. $1,020 for a 9.0A plus. And at the other side of the things here, how the mighty have fallen. The mighty BioShock Infinite is today's biggest loser at $35. 7.5A plus. I remember the day back when this game was the hottest seller. Remember when a copy of this game sold for $1,000? Oh, BioShock Infinite, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Crazy. Yo, I appreciate you popping in, Flux. Appreciate you all being here tonight. I'm back on Thursday for the Carolina Showcase auction. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Come out to that. It's all paper memorabilia. There's Nintendo World Championship stuff, and it's all authenticated by CAG. They're a division of CGC, of CCG, so give me some good stuff in there. Hopefully you can come out for it. There might be some deals. Right now, the bidding on a lot of stuff is sitting really low, so we'll see what happens with it. If you're interested in consigning with Heritage, reach out. Description has everything you need to know about the upcoming showcase and signature auctions. Video games at ha.com if you have any other questions. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here. Have yourselves a good night, and I'll talk to you guys on Thursday. And we're under 2 hours. 1 hour, 57 minutes. Wow. See you guys on Thursday.